You ever have one of those shits that just changes your life? Run, Forrest! Run for the hills! My morning has been off to a very fucking eventful start. It's Monday here in beautiful, sunny South Carolina. It's cloudy as shit. So my windshield wiper flew off this morning. That was fun. I was on my way to work. I was driving down the road, maybe 2-3 minutes from my house, and I was looking at the windshield wiper and I was like, that's at an interesting angle. And it was like, voop, 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 flop, and it flew off going down the highway. A little plastic piece that holds it on broke off. So I'm on my way to Walmart to retrieve another one for the glory of something, because it's supposed to fucking pour down rain today and I don't want to die. It was bad enough as the driver's side, and my windows were foggy this morning, so I couldn't see shit all the way to my office, which I stopped at only because I had to take this glorious shit. And that's pretty much how my work week has gone so far. We're about 41 minutes into my work day so far, so let's see how the rest of the week goes. Cartooner's right, I'm gonna get in a wreck doing this thing one day. So, I'm not quite yet doing question and answer. I wanna have a heart-to-heart with all of you. A nice little talk, if you will, and I will. So, like, the last few, week or two, we've been having a lot of discussion around GoBicker about our history and where we are and where we're going. We just hit the 1-year anniversary, the big 1 year. Yeah. July 11th, I think, was our 1-year anniversary. We did everybody but me did a podcast episode because I was off doing something else. I don't even remember what. Boning my balls? Dude. But we've been having a lot of discussion about where we want to go, where we are, where we want to be. For those who don't know, hopefully looking back, this is like a year from now, we're huge. We've got 1 million subscribers, and everyone is looking back at this episode going, oh, what little they didn't know. We actually did something really cool last night from when this is being recorded. We added Orgeron Kit to the fold. Kit's now a part of GoBicker formally. He's been a guest on basically everything we've done. By a guest on everything we've done, I mean he's been a guest on one of our podcasts, 2 of our podcasts now. He's actually been a regular kind of on and off for the last few episodes of not really, but kind of. We just kind of formally added him last night after we had him on a podcast, on an episode, which is actually one of my favorite episodes we've done so far. It actually may be my favorite episode of Not Really But Kinda we've done so far, which we kind of sat down and just did an anthology of our YouTube history, and it's not going to be out. This week is going to be episode 12, I think. It's going to be episode 13, I want to say. There's going to be kind of like an anthology episode where me, Cartooner, and Kit all sit down and talk about our YouTube histories, because all of us have been doing YouTube for like 10 years now. Between like 8 and 10 years. I think Kit's been doing it for the longest. And all of us have had very similar stories. We're very dumbed down. It's basically, we've all had like 50 YouTube channels. We've all been doing YouTube since we were wee toddlers, except Kit, who's been doing it since he was in high school. But me and Cartooner have been doing it since we were like little kids. And we haven't really found that much success. We've found success in our hearts, and that's what matters. Not really, but kinda. We've all kind of culminated here on GoBicker. Except Kit. Kit still streams. Kit streams fairly regularly. He still does his own thing independently, but we've decided to add him to the fold because he'd be fun to have. And I'm actually really looking forward to working with him and seeing where he's gonna go, because he's got some ideas for some stuff I think is gonna be really fun. And we're working on adding a bunch of shows, but that episode was really fun. I definitely recommend watching it when it comes out. But it's a crazy ass episode. And I think it just kind of breaks down how we got to where we are today, and it's a lot more interesting than you'd think for small YouTubers, because a lot of people would think like an episode with people with millions of subscribers and all these hits and stuff like that would be fun, but it's really a lot more interesting than you'd expect, which I like. But we've been talking a lot lately about where we're going from where we are today, which may be far, it may not be far. We've been doing this for 1 year, and we've stagnated at 21 subscribers because we're consummate professionals, and we've been looking a lot lately at how we're going to move forward, and we're working on adding a lot more shows and doing a lot of collaborations with other people that we've worked with in the past. Me and Cartooner have actually been sitting down, or Terry, because we're trying to use our names, we're trying to be more professional. Terry, because Maya doesn't fucking remember his name. We've been sitting down and working on a lot of show ideas. I'm actually August 11th, which is in like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be launching my own show with a friend of mine's girlfriend, Emily. We're going to be launching Unhappy Hour. It's a drinking podcast where we're going to sit down and we're going to drink and we're going to talk about life for hours on end, and it's going to be super popular and super fun. Probably not really. I'm actually really looking forward to doing that show because this is the first show that Terry has had nothing to do with. The only thing he's done, he helped me put together the intro. This isn't the road I need to get off on, I don't think. He kind of gave me a template to use, and he animated the graphic that I made, and that's it. Everything else I'm handling. I'm editing it, I'm publishing it, I'm tying it to all the RSS feeds, and it's gonna be an adventure because this is really the first time I've done one of these professional type shows that we're doing, because a lot of the shows that we've done so far I've had a large hand in, or not really, but kind of. But I haven't really done anything beyond like set up the website. So this is going to be interesting because he's kind of trying to hand the responsibilities off to us, because it's going to help, because at the end of the day, when we've got more time to do this shit, or we're able to make more shit because we're not just relying on him to edit everything, it's going to be a lot better. It's going to lend us the ability to make more content, which I think is going to be fun. The problem is trying to keep up this weirdly high standard for content that we've created, because we do have a weirdly high standard for content. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to go, but keep an eye out for that. My current go live date on that is going to be August 11th, which is, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks from this goes live. It's going to be a Saturday, and it's probably going to be later in the day that goes live, but keep an eye out. GoBicker.com/channel, or just look at GoBicker.com. It'll be out. Watch our Twitter @GoBicker. And now I'm going to hand it off to future Chris to do the questions. Question time. It's time for the question and answer segment. I'm going home because it's Friday and it's hot. It's very, very hot today. It is 90 degrees. Let's read the questions from the viewers, which we have. Question number 1 comes to us from Rivethead on Twitter, who asks, has global warming affected life inside the van? Do you sell ice cream from it? Global warming has affected the inside of the van. It's hot as fuck in here right now. I actually sat in here for probably a solid 5 minutes before I actually started this, duct taping the questions to the dashboard because Cartooner told me I needed to be safer about this, and it's still really fucking hot in here, probably because it's covering all the air vents, but it's real fucking hot in here right now. And I don't sell ice cream from the inside of the van, I sell IT. The rest of the questions come to us from Tim, because it wouldn't be an episode of Weird Man White Van without 500 Tim questions. How did you get a kit? We bought him mail order for $75. And look at this dumb bitch just walking across the highway. Run! Run, Forrest! Run for the hills! Anyway, we ordered him through Amazon. It was $59.95 with Prime shipping, and we got him in 2.5 days. Is Spider-Man's costume gay? Aren't we all a little gay? Would you do a pretty feminine man or an ugly masculine woman? Well, my ex was kind of both. Is there legroom in the van? Kind of. And that was our Q&A section for this week's episode, brought to you by GoBicker. GoBicker.com. That's it for this week, I guess. I didn't get a lot of questions this week. I was a little disappointed. Not really, but kind of. Tune in next week. Maybe we'll have more. Maybe I'll forget to record it. Nobody knows. Check us out at GoBicker.com. Watch our other shows. There's about to be a bunch of them, as I said in the last section. Do some stuff with the internet I seriously need to get over before I miss my exit, because I want to go home. Thanks for watching this episode, and until next time, internet.